So you're probably busy seed starting indoors for the spring for your annual flowers. This video is going to tell you the seeds that you do not need to start right now. You can directly seed them and sow them into the ground and still have beautiful flowers. This will save you a lot of time and a lot of stress. And I'm going to tell you the 6 flowers that will grow perfectly if you direct sow them into the ground. Okay, so my first flower that I would not start now and put directly in the ground is zinnias. Now, zinnias are a great flower to start in the ground because a lot of people say even if you start them early, they catch right up if you start them in the ground when the temperatures get warm. So these seeds you can direct sow when your chance of a frost has passed. And they're perfect because you don't have to do extra work. You can put them right in the ground. Okay, number 2 are cosmos, and they basically work the same way as the zinnias. You can direct sow them right in the ground when the frost has passed, and with the warm temperatures in the ground, they will catch right up to the ones that you started beforehand inside. So they're a great flower to start to direct sow. Okay, number 3 are marigolds. Marigolds also grow really, really fast with the warm temperatures, and they're so easy to start in the ground. So instead of starting them beforehand, save yourself some stress and time and start your marigolds in the ground. Now, just a side note, if you'd like to know which marigolds are the best for cutting, the African marigolds, which are the yellow, and the orange are the real big cut flower ones, and those are the ones I would recommend. Okay, so number 4 is basil. So basil is great to start just by direct sowing them because, again, these warm temperatures, they grow very fast. The basil that I recommend for cutting are the lemon basil and the cinnamon basil, and they will grow very quickly once they're in the ground. They love the warm temperatures. Okay, so the next one is sunflowers. Now, sunflowers, I think most people know that really the best way to start them is directly in the ground. And what I would recommend is the Pro Cut series. They're pollenless and they're a 60 to 65 day growing period. Okay, last but not least is amaranth. And amaranth is very pretty. You can start them again directly in the ground, seed them right in, and they will add beautiful texture to your bouquets. Now, all of the flowers that I just mentioned, they are great if you succession plant them. So succession planting just means planting them every 3 weeks so that you have more fresh blooms. So for example, in my zone 7B, the first date that I would plant my first succession and directly sow in the ground would be about May 18th. So from there, I would wait 3 more weeks to do another planting and then do another planting after that. Usually these direct seeded plants, you can do 3 succession plantings, and that will get you through the, up until the fall, you'll have beautiful new fresh blooms. Okay, so those were the 6 flowers that I recommend to put in the ground to direct seed. And just a little back note why I picked these. When I first started my flower farm, these were the 6 flowers that I direct seeded into the ground. I did not start anything inside because I started later. I started my farm late, so I couldn't even seed start early. So these were the ones that I researched. I put them in the ground and I had beautiful blooms. So they work for me, tried and true. So I wanted to give you the heads up on if you don't have a growing space inside or lights and you just want to start when the frost has passed, you will have beautiful blooms. You're not behind. So you can wait. If you're in zone 7B, you can wait till May. If you're in zone 8, you could probably wait. It's coming up probably April, I think is your frost date, April 20th or something like that. So you don't have to start right now. You don't have to rush. Get your seeds ready, pick them out, and directly sow them in the ground. All right, well, happy planting. I'll see you guys soon.